You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Gene. Johnson.
The AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California. Presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AFTERBUZZ TV's Real World After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's Real World After Show.
What? Who picked this song?
I actually really like the song.
Phil, my microphone is on.
Thought she was grand.
Ever since I heard Beyonce say, I've been drinking watermelon. Bitch, me too.
Okay, what is going on? What is going on?
I really don't even know.
What up, AfterBuzz? It's your boy DJ Jesse Janedy here in studio for the Real World Explosion. You have to do that every time.
We had to do two different things to give you that nice explosion.
Yeah, we just wanted to mind fuck you like we just got mind fucked from watching the Real World Explosion. Boom! That was Phil Svitek playing that random ass song right there. Phil, come on, like I expect like.
All right, Roxy knows this song.
I know, but you
She hates me. I tried to hard, but you tore my feelings like a head nut and ripped them away.
All right, I understand it's not boss ass bitch, but come on.
Whatever.
Well, speaking of
we
some
are
boss ass
cultured.
bitches, I am joined in studio by some. We have the lovely Nicolette Gaona,
What's up?
the gorgeous Roxy Striar.
Hello.
And that's right, we are here. Miss Dre Renee will be back with us next week for the Real World
my God,
Explosion.
good.
We're going to be covering episodes 1 and 2.
I mean, what?
All right, Phil,
the
please shut that fucking song.
Right.
Jesus Christ. All right, I mean, exploded my mind. This show.
Who would
Are
have
you
known
all right,
these
Roxy?
people?
I'm going to call you Drunk Roxy over there, your alter ego. You Drunk Ashley.
Oh my God! Stop! Stop right there. I'm back.
Who
No
would have
drunk Ashley in
known
here for
these
me.
people really are on it?
I love them.
This
I love
this
them
season's
all except
amazing.
for a few.
It's amazing.
But even, I gotta say, Price, our first episode, it's the first
No, it
season
got
I've
right
actually
into
liked
it.
every single person in the house.
Yeah.
Even the one that I don't like, I still like because
Oh, no, honey.
I need someone in the
No,
house to rag
honey.
on.
Okay,
as-
that's why we like her, because she's a
As
hot
the
mess.
host of the Real World Explosion, AfterBuzz TV, I need someone to fucking, you know what I mean?
Oh my
Like,
God, to fuck what?
no, well, clearly there was enough of that in the damn house.
Okay.
Like, what would you do if I brought a guy home? Oh wait, that sounded. No, please don't use that. So I'm sorry.
That was your favorite line, huh?
I
That
just
really
like
was.
doing
Do you not
doing the
understand
most.
No,
I get, obviously,
no,
I get
you're
it. No, I
making too
get
much
it.
common sense of it.
Yeah.
It came off.
It came off
Weird.
No, how did it come off weird? You guys, he simply did not mean to say that. And he was
No,
like,
he
oh
did.
shit.
Yeah, but the fact that you're thinking so deep, like Tom probably would have been like, if I brought a dude home, how would you feel about
Yeah,
that? You would think
exactly.
it was
You would just
fucking
go with
weird.
it.
You would
yeah,
think it
but
was
he
weird if I
felt
brought
weird.
He was like, if I brought a guy.
Obviously, it would be fucking weird if the
Okay.
guy that I'm fucking
That's
brings home
the
a
point.
dude. Like, what the fuck? No, this bitch was not about to bring home no girl because
Okay,
you know she
stop.
ain't no lesbian.
Stop for a second.
Obviously,
Here-
I hope I would know that you don't
know.
fuck with guys before I fuck with you.
Okay, in
Sorry.
all fairness,
we would need that
just
clear.
because we're at the top of the real world
Like,
and people, whatever,
just
maybe it's their
saying.
first time tuning in, probably not because we're 473 seasons deep. But you know,
Actually,
they're
only 29.
I mean, there are a lot of the trade.
they're
out there,
on camera
okay?
all the time. So yeah, I get you say things sometimes you don't mean to say. But it's the
Exactly.
fact that when you say something you didn't mean to say, to be that like, don't use it. You know, it's
And it
just
came off
he did the
scripted.
most. He did the most.
But whatever, beyond that, that's episode 2. We're not even there yet. Let's talk about episode 1. My personal favorite in the house. Let's talk about our first one. We met Ariel. She's 24 from Oakland.
Fabulous.
She's a lesbian. She's a model. She doesn't want to be a model, but it's the way she makes her money.
She wants to be a
and
horror film director.
She
That's so
reminds
cool.
me of like my coworkers that I worked with at Abercrombie and Fitch.
I love her.
I do too.
She does not remind me of the people at Abercrombie and Fitch.
Well, just like,
I don't know
the whole
what-
style, like the whole flannel. Like, she's very like Abercrombie and Fitch. Like, hey.
No, I think she's
I
awesome.
love it. No, I love it.
I
I
don't know.
loved my people that I worked with at Abercrombie and Fitch. They were all awesome
what do you have
and
against
fun.
Abercrombie?
No, I just I had a lot of friends that worked at Abercrombie and Fitch, and we would go in and they were a lot more preppy. Like she doesn't seem that
Oh, not
preppy to me.
mine.
Right, but she's from
they got
Oakland.
cray,
You
cray,
know
honey.
Abercrombie from Massachusetts.
Yeah, that's true. So
from
whatever. I
Oakland.
loved Ariel. She was amazing. I love the fact that she's trying to cause the least drama, even when if I was her in her position, I would blow the F up because. If
Oop,
anybody
you ain't even
ever,
there yet, girl.
I know, but anyway,
Jay,
I love her.
26 from the Bronx, second favorite.
You know
I
why
love
he's
him
my
too.
favorite?
I love him.
Because
Is
he is totally you, and like if you were straight,
He would be.
I
Not
know.
be, actually. But
he would. Well,
he's
I
the
mean,
most
he
similar
reminds me of
personality-wise.
you, and I love it. So I'm like,
Well-
I'm gonna make him my boyfriend.
I just want him and
There you
Ariel
go, Jay.
to be best
when
friends.
you come in, Jay's gonna be coming in studio, so maybe we can get the hookup on that,
I can get the
Nicolette.
streamers
You know what I'm
right
saying?
Maybe I just haven't
his
done the show with
girlfriend-
you guys for a while, but like what?
You just missed us.
I did. Of course.
Jenna is his ex-girlfriend. His mom is adorable. The whole cancer
Oh,
thing.
Was it
yeah.
Lucy
I
or
can't.
something?
That's a
Oh,
finger
that's so
crunch.
cute.
Yeah, Lucy. She was so cute.
More than a finger crunch.
And like, how's your girl, Jenna, your ex-girlfriend, but she at the house with your mama?
Because they're
and
clearly not exes, and he's not
They're
hooking up with
not.
anybody else right now.
He's really being a good boy.
yeah.
He's being a good boy. You can tell
Jay's
he
the
really
best.
has feelings, and he really is just like, watching out for everybody. He's like kind of like the middleman in this whole roommate situation.
You had sex with 3 people. That's about the amount of people I had sex with when I was 9. What?
All right, I'm gonna
Doubt it.
pour some water on me for this next one. Los Angeles, Cory, 22, personal trainer, had an ex-girlfriend that he
Michigan.
dated for 8 years.
Okay,
And
now
those pictures
Cory
that
is the type that I am attracted to, but I just look at and I keep on walking because I will never, ever start a conversation with a man like that. I can't. Okay, first of all, I'm just like, hello.
Corey's no.
Okay, and then secondly, I'm just like, okay, bye, because I'm not even about to start with you. Like, I
Obviously,
already
he's
know what it
attractive.
is.
He's attractive,
I
but
know
he's the
what
kind
it
of guy
is.
that you need to be like, all right, this is not the guy I'm going to date, but let's be friends. Like, you would be a cool ass guy friend to have. I would definitely kick it with him, but you can't fall for his tricks because you'll get sucked right in and spit right out.
I feel like he's like a
That's how I feel.
Subway or like Abercrombie and Fitch. It's like you walk past them and they have that smell. Like Abercrombie has that smell of what's the cologne
Right,
called?
Abercrombie.
Fat Fire or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Fierce.
No, I think it's really called
Fierce.
Fierce.
It's called
Yeah.
Fierce. And then
I
you
used to
walk
work
past
there.
Subway and you smell the bread and it just draws you in and it's just so good. But you probably shouldn't go in there because Abercrombie's gonna rip your wallets to shreds, and Subway is not even healthy for
Okay,
you.
first of all, I think that's the worst comparison to Cory.
Why?
I just
Because,
think
like,
really-
what? Like,
Because it's something that it
Why
looks
are we
good.
been talking
It's
about Abercrombie this whole
temptation.
damn time?
It's temptation.
I do not get tempted to go into it.
Girl, you aren't
Actually-
tempted to go with Cory?
Then call him Tiffany's
just-
or
no,
something.
No, I said I would look at him, but I'm not tempted to go
Tiffany's
talk to
don't
him.
smell good.
Honey, I
Jenny
just
clearly
look,
said
and then I keep on
Cory has a
walking.
smell to him.
Well, I didn't
That
smell
she is-
him.
well,
I'm
you
not
can
gonna
smell
get. I'm
him
not even
next
gonna
week.
start
You
smelling
can
him. I'm gonna
smell
just
him
look
next
at him,
week.
and I'm gonna keep it pushing.
Well, we can keep it pushing with Thomas from Fort Worth. 21, he's a twin, rich white boy. His ex-girlfriend, his name is Haley, who is his best friend.
Here's what I like about Thomas. He's not the typical, the way you look at him, which is what Jamie was telling us a lot about. We see Thomas and he seems like that stoner, chill guy, but he's a little different. He's not that typical frat guy. He reminds me so much of the guys that I grew up with. He definitely would be a buddy of mine. Kind of goofy, too. I like him.
I judged him based off what he looks like, and he's exactly what I thought he would be.
I mean, I don't know. I have not met a guy like him before. I mean, just
Do you believe him?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
yeah. That's why I really. I mean, yeah, he'd be totally cool. Like, I could totally have him as a roommate. Like, cool, man. Like,
I
you know
feel
what I'm saying?
like
Do
he
what
has
you do,
selective
you know what I'm
memory.
saying? But at the same time, I feel like he uses that to, like, really take advantage of situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this, like, I can't talk to girl. I know you can't talk to girl, but you over here, like, I don't know, this whole innocence thing, we're going to really find out. We're going to really find out, Tom.
Like, just because you had
Thomas.
sex with... he's like the type
Okay.
of person, like, if
We're
he had
gonna
sex with you with a condom,
find
that
out.
doesn't count.
Well,
But I've had
Let
sex with
me
3
find out.
In
Let
all-
me find out. It's more than 3 girls that you slept
in all
with.
fairness, he's the youngest person in the house at 21. So, you know, some of the other people might have a little
Oh,
more
he's 21?
experience. Yeah, he's 21 years old.
Okay. I'll
Um,
give him that.
You know, and he said he's a tennis instructor or whatever. He's obviously chatting with his ex who's in college still. So he's still in that world. You know, he's not in the adult world yet.
Girl, bye. Corey is 22 and Jenny is 23.
I'm just saying he's still the youngest.
Jenny
now.
is 23. She looks like she's going on 32.
Ooh, that was just.
And I love
think
Jenny.
I don't know what to do with that kind. I think she's very
but,
hot.
like,
I think she's a hottie.
mean, no, she's a very like Scarlett Johansson. I love her. I'll live for her. You know what I'm saying? But
She's
I mean,
like
she's
Scarlett
really looking like
Johansson
she's had way too many
in
cigarettes.
10 years from now.
And she's gonna be like, oh my god, I'm just gonna just.
She's lived, you know,
know.
like city people live. I guess she's from KC.
Is
so.
that what she does? She's just living.
Kansas City.
I mean,
Yeah, that's
hey,
what I'm saying.
you know what?
I
Jenny
don't
is
think
living.
It's a big party. There.
She's living.
Oh,
let's
that
just
explains
say.
the whole style situation going on.
Oh yeah, it's
She
very
what?
Britney Spears.
Very Britney Spears.
Like going to Starbucks.
Like 5 years ago, 4 years ago, when she was like doing like.
The drive-bys
You guys are
and
throwing a
whatever.
lot of hate towards Jenny right now, and we actually really like Jenny. So
I know
Girl.
we do love her, but
Roxy,
we need
no
to give
one's
her a
hating.
makeover.
Yeah, no
There's
one's
nothing
hating.
wrong with the makeover.
I just needed those
We're
extensions.
stating-
To
When
be
she gets that
gone.
makeover, it's a wrap. I mean, she will just be bombshell Scarlett Johansson. Who? Scarlett Johansson. Who?
All right, let's talk
Wait,
about
one more time because I didn't get it the
Scarlett
first.
Johansson.
Thank you.
Who?
Okay, good.
Jamie
Yeah, there we
from
go.
Houston.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
We're gonna talk about that situation later, but it just rubbed me the wrong way that she's not on the girl code page.
Oh yeah, Jamie.
Here's the thing. I've watched so much Real World and Bad Girls Club. I felt like this season, these girls were prepping for Bad Girls Club. Like, Jamie reminds me of this girl from a Bad Girls Club season where she, just based off her, I was like, okay, she's Asian. I feel like she's going to be really, like, clingy and emotional, and Lord knows.
And she's yeah.
I feel like she has a lot of, like, inner, like, demons about the way she looks.
and
like,
you can
body
tell she does not
issues
have
and-
many girlfriends, or if she does have girlfriends, they really like just about it, just like.
Wait,
you know what
Jesse,
I'm
why do you
saying?
say that
Like-
about her body issues, the way she looks? What made you feel that way?
I don't know. It's just the way she greets people, the way that she started that with Ashley. Like, I don't like cheaters. Well, okay, bitch, keep that to yourself. Like, you don't know me. I don't know you. Like,
Right, honey.
you're gonna come
and if you're
up
trying
to
to ruin
me.
my game because you ain't got no dick, honey, keep it pushing.
You know what I mean? To
Go
me,
to your
that's
room.
an insecurity on your behalf. Like, your man cheated
Yeah,
on
that's
you.
true.
That's your
Okay.
thing,
Let me
bitch.
do my
Maybe I was
thing.
drunk and said that my man was whatever.
Well, she wasn't.
Whatever. I'm just saying. You
It
know
was
what I mean?
sketchy, but it's
Beyond
not your
that, it ain't
business.
your problem to think
Right.
that
Yeah.
it's sketchy.
Right.
Jamie's like, I'm the cheap police. Well, nobody asked you to be the cheap police. Like,
Yes, honey.
seriously,
The
I'm
cheap
your
police.
friend in the house. I'm
It's
the one
called
living.
girl code, honey.
Right. You
The
know what?
cheap police.
Whatever. I think that there's some good qualities to her, but I'm a very not jealous person. She's a very jealous person, so it's hard for me to look at her and have her be so in everybody's faces about, I'm the cheap police, and you can't talk to my man, and I've been here for a week, and this is my space, and I'm gonna pee all over this. Like, it was just a lot in the
Yeah,
first
like,
2 episodes.
Bitch, no one appointed you the cheat police.
Right.
Like, and if you were gonna be that, you should tell people that, because then I wouldn't be telling you too much of my tea.
Right. Right. I
And the
agree.
story. All right, let's talk about. Well, okay, Jenny, we love her. She's
mean-
23 from Los Angeles. Her ex-boyfriend's name is Brian, and he's a personal trainer and looks like Cory.
They're actually very similar
Wait, didn't
looking.
we already talk about Jenny?
Well, we kind of talked about the
don't-
negative things about Jenny, but the positive things about her. I
Oh
like
yeah,
her.
I mean yeah, no, totally. It's just a makeover. That's it.
Ashley, 23, San Francisco, spoiled.
Can we give her
goofball.
a moment of silence?
No.
Girl,
No.
like, first of all, this isn't Bad Girls Club. Why are you showing up in a cheap little blue dress
Oh,
with some
man.
basic heels? Like,
Hey y'all!
The-
This is my town. First of all, girl, you just a visitor or you just been there for a couple months, okay? Honey, this is not your city. You did not grow up here. You were not born here.
I mean, she's from West Virginia.
West Virginia.
This is my problem. The only thing I like about Ashley at this point is that Jenny likes her. So there must be something redeeming about her that I'm not seeing. That being said, Ashley came in and one of the first things she says in her video is, my friends say I'm spoiled, but I'm really not. And then she comes in guns a my family's gonna buy your
Right.
family. who cares? Like, who cares?
She's just dumb. Obviously, you can see, like, when she gets drunk. But the reason why Jenny likes Ashley is because Ashley is that girl who's just gonna be like, I don't give a fuck, let's go party.
Nails,
like,
ice
if you
cream,
just keep
boys.
Ashley, like, drunk or something, she's probably a great person to party with. I probably would party with
keep her drunk,
but then,
you gotta keep her sober.
But then once it gets to the end of the night, it's like, all right, bye, girl. You on your own.
See,
girl.
the reason why
She's a
Jenny
party
hangs
friend.
out with Ashley is exactly like that. She ain't gonna hang out with Ariel. She probably thinks Ariel's cool, but like
Right.
Ariel's a lesbian. She's into her own little thing. She's not like primpy and all that.
Yeah.
Then you have Jamie, who clearly ain't that, and
clearly
Jamie
is on something
is like a
else.
puppy
Yeah.
dog chasing this boy around. Jenny's like, oh, all right, girl, yeah, like we can hang out.
Come on, Ashley. Yeah, let's like try to be, you know.
And Ashley feels like she needs someone in the
Yeah.
house, so she's like the puppy dog now because she's
Yeah.
already done all this bad shit.
Right. She's
and
like,
no one likes it.
okay, like,
Right.
let's get beat. Yeah.
I do get what you guys mean. I mean, I'm honestly,
Confessional.
I'm trying to give Ashley the benefit of the doubt because right
I'm
now
not.
I want to write her off because I'm just like, who is this dumb bitch?
It's
But in the past, we've learned people that at first were like, who is this? Later on, we like them more.
I'm
I'm not
guaranteeing-
going to like
I don't know.
That
I'm
is a
trying. I'm trying to keep
guarantee.
an open mind.
But I will say I did like when she called her grandma, the first call to the grandma.
She shit-faced called her grandpa.
Okay, but
And
I'm not
said
talking about the grandpa.
she
We're not
wants-
talking about the grandpa. We're not
Yeah,
talking
I'm
about
like,
that,
I'm
guys.
like,
Please talk
excuse
about that.
me.
Can we please
Because
talk
y'all
about
no,
that?
y'all keep jumping, and this is an orderly.
And you are the
podcast
host
here.
of the show.
Well, as
so
long
we
as
better
you know,
recognize-
as long as you know. Anyways,
Well, who brought up the
'cause you're being
grandparents?
Ashley. I said her grandmother in the first episode when she called. I didn't jump to the second episode.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought she was cute. It was clearly she puts a front on in San Francisco, and she put her little country accent back on. She was like,
Right.
"Grandma, like who is this?"
Right, like,
Can
hold
I know
on.
that,
I thought
Ashley?
you said you was, you know, in your town, in your city. Now you over in West Virginia.
That's exactly what it is. And then she said, like, West Virginia girls are tough. Okay, so let me see West Virginia, because like you said, let me know that, Ashley. The one who calls her grandparents, the one who has a softer side. That's who I want to know. I don't want to see this other
But here's
thing.
what happened to
I just don't
Ashley.
want to see her.
Ashley was an probably innocent little spoiled girl from West Virginia, moved to San Francisco,
do anything.
got some dick from a club promoter. He brought her into the club scene. She
A club
bounces,
hopper.
a club hopper. She's proud. She's like, I have sucked every dick in San Francisco to be able to get to the front of the damn line. Like, all right,
All
girl.
right, girl.
It's just not. That's the thing. She's so
Can I
proud
give
of
you
the
a
fact
wet wipe?
she can get them all into the club. It's not that hard. It's not that hard if you are in a city and you're a good-looking girl, which she is,
Exactly.
to get to the front of the line and get your friends in and to know promoters.
She's
They
not a
basically-
good-looking girl. She is a good-looking, thirsty girl that's going to get in the club.
And not only that, but like for her to go around saying, they'll never get into, and bitch, they have cameras and MTV behind them. They're
Right.
getting into anywhere.
Right, honey. We actually, do you want to stay at the house and we're going to go out? Is that cool?
I mean,
'Cause-
maybe they're getting into anywhere, but not only that, there's only a certain amount of places they're allowed to go,
Yeah.
you know, like, and MTV sets it up. Like, here's where you're going tonight. Here's where you're going the next night. I mean, if she can
Well, it
hook
wasn't
some...
like this. She was like, oh, well, we want to go so-and-so. And they're like, okay.
I
The
love that we're
producers
doing that this
called.
season. I love we have producer sads. We see the mics. We see the cameras. I love this.
They're just mixing Bad Girls Club because it's the same people that do Bad Girls, and that's
Oh,
very Bad Girls of
cool.
them to show the behind the scene kind
love
of stuff.
it.
Yeah.
I do like it because I think
I
it
love
adds
it.
extra to the real world.
because I know you're on camera. Like, we are smart enough to, I know you're on camera. I'm watching you on my TV. It's okay for me to see the camera.
Right.
That's how I feel.
So they go to Club Vessel. Ashley says she has a alter ego. Now, bitch, an alter ego is Sasha Fierce.
Honey.
That's an alter ego.
You do not want to be proud of this alter ego, honey.
Right. Not sober you and drunk you. That's not an alter ego. So her alter ego is drunk Ashley. And nobody likes drunk
It is
Ashley.
sober Ashley and drunk Ashley.
And skirt up and vagina out and everyone can see your
Right.
damn
Hold on.
punani girl.
Okay, so after she wilds out the first night, right? Did we talk about that?
Go ahead, girl. That's
I
where we
mean,
at.
okay, so
We there.
you know, she coming back into the house. I mean, acting crazy. Like, brought this French guy home.
Francis,
okay,
the yacht
Francis,
designer.
the yacht designer. When she was talking about the personal trainer earlier, which
Oh, yeah.
whatever, girl, do your thing, whatever you do, I don't care. Anyway, and starts getting into a fight and starts telling everybody that she's better and that her whole family could buy out all these families. Okay, pause. Like, you need to sit down, okay?
Wait, hold up. You can't rush that.
Yeah, what?
The build-up. She's making out with Francis. She pulls him into the kitchen. Jamie says, I hate cheating. Calls him out, says she's basically sleeping with Francis and Francis's best friend. Like, bitch, no one said that.
She did say, she was like, oh, no, but listen, though. Like, she said, my boyfriend's a personal trainer. And then she was like, it's like his best friend's the personal trainer. Like, oh, damn, girl. Damn, girl, that's how you do it. We didn't know that's how you did it.
Francis didn't look too worried.
Yeah, I'm not one to judge about that. It seemed like the boyfriend was the personal trainer and Francis was a side piece right now. So I don't really know, but you know what?
Ooh,
I don't really care because it's not my business. I mean, you are on the Real World, so it becomes our business. But Jamie, it is not your place to call this girl out who's about to be your roommate. You're about to be living with her. I don't care how annoying Ashley is. It's just not your place. Yeah, so, and Jamie's like, Ashley started it. She did not. She did not start anything with you.
Right.
She started it with Ariel, and we'll talk about that later, but she did not start anything with you, Jamie. You were like, I'm sorry. Let me just poke holes in your story to make you look like an asshole.
Like,
unnecessary.
Jamie, that is what we call kitchen table talk. You sit over there, you from afar, you go,
Yeah.
Yeah, honey.
Yeah.
You just let the tea and just keep on sipping. Right. And y'all can clock the tea tomorrow.
Right.
Oh, guys.
Honey,
let me in on
what's the real
words.
tea? Let me know what's good,
What
honey.
is clock the tea?
Exactly
Girl,
what we're talking about.
what we've been talking about. How many seasons have we been doing this?
We have told you about clocking the tea.
No, I know what
tea,
that tea
clock,
is.
tea time. Tea, what's tea? Girl, you know
What's
about
the
the
clock
tea.
of the
I'm
tea?
done with you.
Clocking,
You're put on pause.
Just say it. Clocking the tea.
We've said this how many times?
No, you told me what the tea is or what's tea or this is tea.
Okay, it's all the same
It means
tea.
I'm calling you out on your bullshit.
Right.
Clocking the tea.
Clocking the tea.
I'm going to
the
clock
tea.
your tea.
There you go.
Yeah. So we're clocking your tea.
Lord have mercy.
Jamie.
Can't understand anything you're saying.
Right.
I can't understand.
We'll start learning. Take notes. Write it down.
Okay.
Oh my God! I thought you just put Andrew Kirk.
tea.
Shout out Andrew Kirk. I
Clocking
thought you
tea.
was just on the line.
Let's write that down.
Wait. By the way, hold up.
Clock's
By
my
the way,
head, bitch.
Phil. By the way, our fans were so mad that we weren't here last week.
I know.
So how can we get them to call in? What is the phone number for the studio? Because y'all be changing it.
424-256-1633.
Again? One more time?
424-256-1633.
So if you guys want to call in, let us know what you think of the Real World explosion. Call us at
Sperm is a
424.
terrible thing to waste.
Oh, all right.
Sperm?
Who is that?
Sperm is a terrible thing to waste? I think Cory agrees. Because it didn't seem like he wore a rubber.
Oh, it seems like Jenny agrees.
Well, I ain't done with Ashley, so.
All right, go ahead. So she said,
Right.
Some serious
messing up her
parasites.
situation. Cory tries to calm her down, and then Ashley starts crying, feels like she's in high school again. Go.
Right. So then she wakes up. And she's like, you know what? I'm just gonna just be as nice as possible, and I'm just gonna be so nice that they're gonna love me. Okay, nice by getting on top of Cory as he's doing what are those even called?
Plank.
Plank. Ugh, I hate those. As he's doing a plank, bitch, you just went talking shit
Look,
about my
you
family.
missed the
Why the
craziness.
fuck are you even hold on?
Did
Do
you
not
remember
know
the
what
night
happened?
before this bitch ran out in the streets in her bikini
Yeah.
barefoot
Oh,
in
shit,
the
I forgot
streets
about
of San
that.
Francisco?
That was too crazy. I tried to erase that. out of my
I'm
head.
worried that she might have hepatitis or something. Your pussy is out at the clubs, your feet are barefoot. I know San Fran is big in drugs. There could be needles or things out there. I'm worried for Ashley.
The bigger issue to me is I don't like when people do all of that and then the next day they're like, I just brush it under the rug and be the peppy self that I am and everything's fine. Not everything's fine.
Yeah, that makes you
That's
look
annoying.
crazy.
Yeah, but this is the worst part. This is what I'm saying. We got to ask Cory about this next week because Cory's sitting there and we see his direct to camera and he's like, that's not the way I deal with things. I really like when people approach me, and deal with the situation head on. And I was like, go, Cory, go. And then the next thing we know, he's making out with her. So, what?
Right.
Okay, but penis is stronger than brain when it comes to most men.
I know. You think
No,
with the
but
bottom
that's
head, not the
really
top.
disgusting.
Yeah.
She's a train wreck.
Okay, first of all, I've
Well, he
seen
didn't
way
remember
worse
it.
things. Guys do way worse things than what Cory has done.
Okay.
On the real.
That's true. And at least he didn't have sex with her.
Now,
that night.
wait, hold up, because there's something else that someone else did the night before the wake up. Jamie said to Jay, I don't understand. I didn't even start this. Bitch, you started it.
That's what I was saying.
You started
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
Bowie.
Yeah.
And now you have decreased points for me. Next day, Ashley, again, she's crying. She wants to, like, at least come out and be like, sorry, guys, I was so fucked up and crazy last night.
Yeah.
If that was the apology, at least it was something. But you gonna come out here like, ah!
Yeah. Oh, my God, this is a real prank.
Like, and then she's like, this is how you get a butt or something like that. And, like, she's like, twerking. Like, girl, it is like 10 a.m. in the morning, like, with your ass out. And then you're doing crunches with your vagina out.
What did she say? With her pussy was dead out, she's like, there's a new PX90, right?
Wait, what would you guys do if Ashley and Naya were in the same room together?
No, Naya would rip her to shreds.
Really?
Naya would be like, you're irrelevant to my life, bitch, and I'm going to make every day live.
That's what Ashley said to everybody. Just so you guys know, you're all completely irrelevant people.
Oh, my God.
Like, she makes herself, I just can't with her. Like, she's a hot mess.
She is, but I don't know. Like you're saying, sometimes it's okay to have your party friends. I guess she's just one of those.
Yep. All right. Well, let's move on. Jenny, Ariel, Cory talk about relationship drama. Jenny kind of talks about her ex, and
if you notice, like, they're all talking about their exes. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all kind of like working in towards bringing in their exes. You know what I mean? They're all like, oh, asking questions about their exes and shit. You know?
what? Yeah. I mean, it all seems kind of
like set up.
Because when on the Real World have everyone keep in contact with their exes and stuff like that?
Or maybe they really were looking for people who just broke up with their exes. You know what I'm saying?
I think it was part of the casting process this year because you guys know that I was thinking about auditioning for the Real World, and I got sent the the preliminary thing, and there were questions about it on there, I ended up not applying after but there were questions about it. I don't know about prior years, but I do know that this year they were asking things specifically.
About exes.
Yeah, but maybe they do that all the time. But actually, I feel like more they got all these apps and they found similarities. This is just speculation, but maybe they saw like, ooh, wouldn't this be interesting? Look what that person said.
These
Look what that
two
person.
will definitely hook up. These
something
two,
like that.
they totally planned it.
Yeah.
Because Cory is just Jenny's type. Jamie and Tom, that was just instant. You saw that was gonna happen. Mess.
They really was plotting this game,
so
honey.
Jenny calls Brian, her ex-boyfriend, and he's like, I want to be with you, but I don't really trust you. So I'm wondering what I feel like they both kind of played fair game, maybe.
Right.
What do you mean?
Meaning, like, she probably did some stuff she shouldn't have done. He probably did some stuff. They had been together for a long time, on and off.
Well, it sounds like he was confused. He was like, yeah, I want to be with you. That sounds good. Actually, I don't really know what I want. I'm not sure. I feel like I haven't gotten everything out of my system. And she wasn't really listening to him. He was like, I feel like this. And she's like, well, will you just tell me what you want? And he was
like, girl, you
very clearly saying, yeah.
Bye.
I mean, no, I just think that sometimes relationships, there's a time and a place, and this wasn't the time or place.
Nope. So she put a red dress on with them ugly ass extensions, and Jamie and Tom, they cuddle in the bed while scratching the back. Jenny meets that white boy Doug. After so like Cory's like grinding up in Jenny's ass, and then they stop, and then she instantly turns around, meets this guy Doug, who she brings back to the house.
No, he like followed her back. That was really true.
She was really so not into him.
Yeah, Doug was just the worst.
He definitely was a clinger.
I'm not trying to be a bitch, but Doug was the worst.
But I thought it was really cool. We learned a lot about Jenny. We learned that she loved garlic, bananas, and she can make hot cocoa with her feet.
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, what? Hi, hello, I'm Jenny. Are you over there? I'm over here.
I think she was jealous
Was she
that
not?
Cory and Ashley left together, so she brought him home, and that's why she went in the jacuzzi
I
with
think
Doug.
he literally followed her.
Oh, no, I don't think he followed her.
I just didn't understand why she was bringing her.
I don't care how nice you are, or what. Like, you would say, "Oh, okay, hey, like let's get numbers or something."
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think she was like, leave me alone, and he wouldn't. I think she was just like, oh, okay, like it was uncomfortable. She's probably not used to being followed by camera crews and guys.
Oh, well, let's talk about this Ashley business where she really took that burger pan and threw hot oil.
Mind you, after she gave Cory a lap dance in the car.
Yeah.
And they were making out, yeah. Yeah.
The oil
was
bad.
Ariel, I gotta say though, girl, like God bless you. That is some patience on you, man.
Yeah,
Especially,
she handled that.
Jesse, you pointed out, and I completely forgot about this. Her living is her face. Like she is a model.
Like,
you cannot.
could have
You can't.
affected my money.
You can't throw oil at anybody. But like that's her livelihood. Like
Right.
what the hell's wrong with you?
Nicolette's a model, so imagine
I
if
know.
someone threw oil in your face. I know your instant reaction would be. Sorry, I had to do that.
To the people on iTunes, they just didn't
have.
hear anything for like 30 seconds, and then the screen. There was a face with it.
I literally would do that.
Oh my
like
God.
that's so funny, Jesse.
Ariel's gangster though as hell. So
Yeah, she's
Jenny,
cool.
Cory wants Jenny to get this Doug guy out. They leave. Cory goes in the confessional with Jenny. They start making out. That's when Ashley calls Papa and says, "Everyone's being mean to me, and I just want to crawl up in your belly and cry."
What?
What?
Bitch, what?
Bitch, what?
Bitch,
Also,
what?
guys, think about this. They get home from the club. I'm sure it's 2 a.m.
Why do you wanna
and
get
they're
in
in West
his belly?
Virginia, you know? What does she call? What time is she calling Pop-Up at? And we're like,
His
yeah.
grandparents must be Jesus.
And he sounded like he was just up watching
Yeah.
TV. So I'm like, it's all right, we'll cry.
You know what happens when people mean to Pop-Up? I kill him. Like,
His response to her was, I know. You know. What is going on in West Virginia?
Wait, hold on. Please say
no
what she
more-
said.
I just want to crawl up in you and cry in your belly and cry. Like, I'm worried about Ashley. I'm not going to make fun of her anymore after this episode.
Just one more
because
time. Just one more
I
time.
just feel like this is it. And then no more making fun of Ashley.
No, you want-
just one more time. Just one more time.
Wait, what happened in the second
No,
episode?
wait, hold on. What you
No,
say?
all I'm saying is still the line that I don't know who her family is, but I promise my family will buy and sell her family.
If
Like,
you want to
that's-
crawl into your grandpa's
and then-
stomach, I really highly doubt.
Like, oh,
Yeah,
it's so
okay.
bad. It's so bad.
We have a call on the line. Caller, what's your name? Where are you from?
I think you said it too fast.
They were pissed about the Ashley thing. They got off the phone. There's somebody just crawled up inside the belly.
So Jenny lost her virginity in the confessional.
Oh yeah, that's what happened.
Her virginity.
The V card
Just kidding.
swiped.
Hello?
Hey, caller.
What's your name? Where are you from?
Hey, it's Frankie. I'm from DC.
What up, Frankie?
Hey.
What you think of the episode?
Am I the only one who feels like this season's extra not real, like, at all?
I can get where you're coming from that for sure. I mean, there definitely has been those moments where I'm like, okay, they're obviously really setting up obviously the X part. You know, I feel like they're making that a lot more big of a deal right now.
You know, from watching so much reality TV, what it really looks like to me is all these people are just kind of naive and innocent, and the producers know that, and they're utilizing that to the fullest extent. That's what I'm getting from this season more than any other season. What were you gonna say?
But like, I feel like it's specifically just Jamie who's the only real, like, producer puppet. Because, I mean, you've
That's
only
funny.
known Ashley for a few hours. Why do you really care if she said her boyfriend was a traitor or not? It just feels like she's, I don't know why, but it just feels like every time you see her, it's like everything she's doing is just so acts and, like, annoying, and it's just like, ugh.
You know, it's funny
Like,
that you say that. I think that if they do have puppets in there, I think it's Jamie and Thomas.
No, I think that this is just their personalities. Honestly, I see what you're saying because sometimes I watch the show and I'm like, this is so absurd. There's no way it could be real. But I honestly think we've just got some crazies.
Mm-hmm. And the other thing about it is, I have a tip for everyone who's going to
that's
go on a reality show
interesting.
like this. Have sex the night before you do it. Just get it out your system, because these people are going in here horny on some other ish. I don't know if what they're
like what?
what kind
Y'all
of
just-
smoke-
What?
On some real other ish. Like, in what
Yes.
world do you have sex with someone in a confessional for like 15 minutes? I mean, it was just so random.
Do you
Like,
think? Do you think they
15
used a
minutes
condom?
after Jenny saw Cory and Ashley sucking face on the wall.
No, she's. Oh yeah, she did say that.
And giving him a lap dance.
Well, she didn't see that. Jenny
and
didn't
all-
see that.
Oh, she didn't see that. I mean, she didn't see that part. But I mean, like, are there like condoms in the confessional? I mean,
Right,
it was
no,
just so
honey.
confusing.
You know he done
No,
did that
wait.
wrong.
There
In
might
all
be
fairness,
condoms in the
Cory
confessional.
is the kind of guy who brings condoms with him, I feel like. He's one of those
Well,
guys who has condoms
I
in his
can't wait
shirt,
to
in his
ask
pocket.
him next week. Like,
Because he ain't trying to get no.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We saying pregnancy things
Honey.
and coming out. All right. Would you have a
I mean,
Twitter? Oh, go ahead.
What were you gonna say?
Go ahead.
I mean, he is the one who apparently had like the pregnancy scare, so maybe he learned his lesson by now.
I don't think it was.
Well, let's hope so, right?
It wasn't.
I don't think it's him.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
think we could tell from the preview. It might be, might not be.
Yeah.
Well,
What's your
don't
Twitter
play.
handle?
The Roman noodles.
The Roman noodles. All right, guys, check them out on Twitter. Thank you for calling in. Make sure you call in all season long. So yeah, they have sex in the confessional, and then we have 26 days till the exes come, and I hate MTV for doing that every commercial. 25 days.
Like, we get it.
Days. All right, so then Jenny's scared because she had sex with Cory. She doesn't want to think she's a slut. Anyone to think she's a slut? Too late.
No, okay, here's the thing.
She's like, oh, stop.
She was like, oh, I feel awkward I feel embarrassed. Here's my thing with women. Either own it and be like, I had sex with him. It was awesome. That's who I am. I do it. Whatever. Or don't do it, because I don't like regrets. You know, like, if you're the kind of girl, she's obviously done something like this before. So if you're the kind of girl who does this, then rock it. Like,
right,
I slept with him. It's cool, whatever.
Yeah,
but don't be like embarrassed about it the next day, because I don't like that much.
Yeah, it makes.
It's like those girls who, like, they know they wanted it, but they're acting like they did not want it. But girl, you wanted it,
Right,
like,
which is cool, you know, like,
you wanted it as soon as you seen him.
Jenny, you seem like a bad bitch, you know. So just say, like, yeah, we effed. It was awesome.
Right.
Move on from it.
And for anyone on Twitter that's like, you're a whore for doing that, you'd be like, hi, did you see him? Thanks.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a one-night thing. You know, now the whole relationship thing, I'm like, oh, girl. You know, if you had just...
he's on some other shit. I don't know where his head at. I don't know what his game is with girls, but... he's straight up turning into crazy.
Ariel and Ashley, Ashley apologizes.
He's like, we're not ready for that.
Ashley apologizes for the hot oil burger. Again, very dangerous, and Ariel's really cool with it. Jamie and Ashley have a talk, and they talk about drunk Ashley. And
Ashley's like, excuse me. I mean, I just don't like you.
Even when I'm sober.
Even when I'm sober.
I just, you know, like...
I was not ready for that.
I didn't think she was going to say
me either. I was like,
Jamie's
shit.
Jamie's like, we have a
Ashley
problem.
turned it up, yo.
Yeah, Jamie goes, we have a problem when you're drunk. And Ashley's like, I'm sorry. I guess when I'm drunk, you don't like me. But the problem is, when I'm sober, I don't like you.
You know what it is about Ashley that I do like?
That's the meanest thing you could say to somebody.
I don't like Ashley now, but I'm going to love her when she's like 40 years old and like a drunk PTA mom. That's the kind of, like, I'm going to love that Ashley. Because right now, as a young girl, you look messy, slutty, all that type of business. But like a 40-year-old drunk
Ashley,
Ashley,
like she was going to the club when she first
I love
walked
that
into
hot
the...
messery.
I didn't get that little blue dress. I was like, yeah, you look hot. You've got a rockin' little bod, whatever it is. But you're meeting your roommates. I would show up in sweats. Like jeans and t-shirts.
No, I would dress nice.
I would be jeans and t-shirts. Hey, guys, we're meeting each other for the first time. Like, you are in stilettos and you're a little ass dress.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, she also probably had the least travel. She didn't have to travel because she just drove there.
Right, so fine. Then show up in like a maxi, like the other girls did. Something cute, something sweet. Like.
Oh well, you did not like Jenny's maxi.
I don't even remember what her maxi.
You were like when you were like, I don't like girls who wear dresses like that. When her titties were like.
Oh no, that wasn't a maxi. It was to the knees, to the knee dresses. The blue one. Ooh, Jenny, that wasn't good. See, I think Jenny is such like an all-star. I need her to know she's an all-star, and then we need the stylist in here.
So then we get to the whole sleeping with people thing. Thomas says, I've only slept with 3 girls. God bless your heart, Jay, for saying 3 girls. I slept with that. I mean, I did that by the age of 7. Like,
yeah. 7. Okay, in all fairness though, you guys don't believe him, but Jay totally looks like somebody that I would see. So I think he's a little hottie. Like I think he's
okay. Girl, you can have him. I was just kidding her.
No, I'm just saying, like, I believe him. If he's saying he slept with all these people, whatever, then I believe him.
Oh my god, I had a really funny joke, but it's not for on air.
I don't get it.
Can you tell me after?
Yeah.
Okay.
So many inside jokes. That's what clocks the tea.
I was gonna say, Nicolette be fucking dicks the size of Jay. I'm just kidding.
Well, hey. They gotta come back in.
And then you rock it.
They gotta come back in, honey.
And then you rock it.
So Thomas has only slept with 3 girls. Cory says, I'm past being a player.
Own up to it, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You rock it. Good, go.
I'm really soft-hearted. I don't want to be a player. I don't want to be a player no more. I'm not a player. I just crush a lot.
Only players would say, I've cheated. I've lied. I've done all this. I don't want to do it anymore. Like, that's
it's literally
the biggest
a
player
song.
comment. Yeah.
Fat Joe literally made a song that says this.
Wait, who?
Okay, right.
Rewind.
Are you kidding?
What are we talking about?
I don't want to be a player no more. I'm not a player.
When Cory said, I don't want to be a player anymore, I've done that.
Bullshit.
You're 22 years old.
Bullshit.
You haven't even seen the type of vagina that you actually like at the age of 22.
What does that mean, Jesse?
Meaning he's young. Like, he's not ready for a committed relationship.
But,
You just
the
met this
type
bitch.
of vagina?
By like 24, I think he's like ready.
Meaning he's not seasoned.
Yeah, he's not.
know,
He's just 22.
So how come when I say that Tom's not seasoned because he's 21, you guys are all like, whoa.
Well, Tom's not going to be seasoned until he's like 60 if he's only had sex with 3 people.
No, Tom is gonna be seasoned for whatever he settles with. Because,
Right, that's true.
Like, he's just seasoned.
He
already.
can eat-
He
you can
was
give him
fine
some
with
basic
3.
shit.
That's
I see
fine.
Tom as the type of guy who Jamie would be like, do you want to get married, Tom? Be like, yeah. Like, I honestly think that he would just go with the flow on
God
it.
bless you, Jamie. Because I do see that happening.
Right.
Thomas, we also find out that he's pissed that Jamie has fucked 16 people, and she said only 16.
You know it ain't 16.
Right.
Girl. She was like, he was like
Was it 20?
20.
No.
She was like, no. 15.
Plus one.
Plus 1.
Honestly,
Bitch, you know it was plus 5, bitch. You know.
She got a bigger gauge for each man she slept with. That's why they
so 60.
Right.
Honestly, again, my whole thing is always to own it. So if I were her, I would have just been like, I've had sex with 45 men, and if you don't like that, you can get lost.
Right, like I do this.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, first of all, no. Okay, like, can we not do that? Like, girl, no.
No, what?
No, you
Right,
don't
at least
say
lie about
what-
it. Be like, I've had sex with 10 people.
No, I wouldn't lie about it.
How is he ever gonna know that you slept with 60 people in your life gonna come popping up like, hey?
I would either say I'm not
people
going
is
to.
a lot of people. I'm sure you will run into one of them on the road. Like,
I would
that
either
is a
probably
lot of
related
people.
to one of
That
them.
is just
Okay,
not
stop.
the business.
I would either say I'm not going to tell you. That's my personal information, or I would be honest. I don't lie about it. I don't think that's.
I just feel like I
that's
have
who am.
dated. Like, shit. I mean, is this not like we are in the 24th century?
And mind you, 16 is
Okay,
not like the largest number in the
24th
world.
century.
When she said 16, he acted like she said 60. He was like, "Oh, I did not want to hear that number."
Like, you are so disgusting.
How old is she? Jamie's 22. So say that she had started having sex when she was what? 16,
And pregnant.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So if she had sex with 2 people a year, then that would be
She's consistent.
about the number. Like, I could have just done that.
I like
wrong,
that.
'cause-
I like that consistency, Jamie. So not only is he pissed that she fucked 16 people, but he's also pissed that he doesn't like her gauges.
Oh,
Which
he
I feel.
doesn't?
No, which I feel.
He said
I don't like them
that?
either.
Oh my god, I missed that. That's some tea.
Yeah, when he's talking to the guys outside the club, he's like,
said
I like
that.
everything about her except for her. You know.
And honestly, as I said, I feel like she's that emotional, like in her body issue. If she goes back and hears that, that's something like if you're in a relationship,
mean,
every
that's
day you're gonna be
intense,
thinking like,
yeah.
he doesn't think I'm pretty. He doesn't think I'm pretty.
Just because Gage is that big, you can't
Bro,
can't kick
that's
him.
serious. Like, Gage is that big. Like, you have holes in your.
You have to be with somebody who loves that. But there are guys out there that are like, that is sexy.
Yeah, what did Cory say? He was like, I mean, I don't think it's hot. He's like, but I could find some uses for it. Like, what would you do?
Yeah, like literally, you're gonna put your
What are you gonna
penis
put
in our
in
ear
your
holes.
penis?
That's what I thought about. I was like, what? Like, can you imagine? Like, tearing that out.
Get the fuck up out of my ear. What?
But you don't have gauges.
Oh, I know.
Oh my god, if he's gonna try to do it in your hoop.
Can you imagine me with gauges, y'all?
No, but
He's
like,
as big as it gonna get, honey.
there you
With my
go. You
hoops.
should wear them
Okay,
next week. See if
ow.
Cory wants to stick his penis in those ears.
He can stick it right
Yeah,
in
okay,
and
no,
through,
pause.
and then
I
to
don't
the
want
other
that
one.
near me. Ew. Anti.
Be like,
That's what I'm saying.
There's no time for that coming near me.
all right. So, question for you guys:
Taken.
Does sex mean love?
Ow, ow.
Taken.
Oh my god, no. Oh
Does
dear
sex
god,
mean
no.
love?
Have you?
Yeah,
Come on.
totally.
I understand.
Are you being serious?
I understand that comment. I understand that comment.
Does sex mean love?
I mean, you can love somebody, like, you just really fuck with that person, like, oh, damn, I love you, but I ain't
You've
in love
never
with
had
you.
sex with somebody that you weren't in love with.
I have, but I totally feel and know the difference.
I know the
Okay.
difference. I can tell the difference between sex when I'm in love and sex when I'm not. But I've
No, I've
definitely done
never
both.
just had sex with somebody. I've always really been into that. Like, we're
Well,
dating. You
I
know
don't
what
think-
I'm saying? Like,
well,
we
if-
gotta be dating. Like, sorry.
There's a difference between dating somebody and being
You gotta
in
be
love.
taking me to dinners. You gotta be
So if somebody
dating
takes you to
me,
dinner,
honey.
if somebody-
We need to be exclusive.
Wait, stop. If somebody takes you to dinner and is exclusive with you, you're in love with him? If somebody takes you to dinner and you're exclusive, you're in love. Because
No, I didn't say that. I said we're dating, and okay, like obviously that's gonna
So
happen.
you won't
we're
have
dating.
sex with somebody unless you're in love with them, though. Like
I didn't say that.
Or having
No, but that's what it
feelings
means to me.
towards
I
them.
have
is
to have
love.
feelings towards them.
Meaning,
Feelings
like,
is different,
she
but
ain't gonna
sex is
just-
love.
Meaning, like, she ain't gonna meet someone. She's casted on a reality show, and she walks
Right,
into
I'm
the
not gonna
house.
do
She ain't
that.
gonna
Like,
just
that's
like
just
hook
weird.
up.
I agree with that too, but I don't think sex is love. I think that sex when you're in love is so much better, but
hold
it's
up.
not is love.
True that.
True
now,
that.
but at the end of the day, after I've been there to have meaningless sex and have good sex, but at the end of the day, to me, I understand exactly what he's saying because now I don't do the meaningless sex because I understand what that feels like.
Like it's worthless.
And why does
like,
it
why
feel
even
that way?
Do that?
I agree, but I don't think it's because they are one is the other. I think it's because it's better when it is. For you personally, I think some people
You
are
know
different.
damn well if Thomas wants to get in Jamie's thing, that it's gonna happen. And you know what? He probably won't be in love with her by the time they do it. He's not gonna be in love with her. So he
don't
is
know, I
just
feel like
talking.
he's, like, in
and
love
that's
with her
why I
now.
don't believe.
Oh, you really?
That's why I don't believe that he has only had sex with 3 people.
You
I
said
don't
you
think
did
so.
believe it, I thought.
I don't think it.
Well, did I? Well, I don't know.
I think he's
just
trying
don't
to
know.
keep
I'm
face.
not
I think
believing
he's
it.
pulling a Zach. I think he's trying to keep face for television for his family back home.
I don't think so.
I'm sorry, family. You're sorry to your family because you let everyone know that your family was rich. Like, we already knew that. Why are you apologizing to your I don't know. I just don't.
Oh,
There's
yeah, I
something
see
about
that.
Thomas. I'm like, we're going to really get to know the real Thomas when his ex comes.
Maybe
I
if-
guarantee.
Oh,
Maybe
she
if it
gonna
was a
clock
girl.
Odyssey.
Haley's going to come and she going to be like, hold up. What was y'all doing?
Okay, maybe if he was a girl, I would find it hard to believe. But honestly, as a guy, I think that he's more
No, there
apt to
are
say.
guys out there.
No, I'm saying as a guy,
know.
I think he would be more apt to being like, yeah, I've had sex with more people. But since he's saying 3, I really do believe him.
No, yeah.
I think
mean,
he's smart about his game.
see, I'm saying
Maybe.
yeah.
No,
No, I'm saying
we're
yeah.
confused. Yeah.
Wait,
I don't
okay.
know, shit.
So Jamie is like chasing Thomas the whole time.
Like around, like- Don't
Oh,
me- oh,
it's so annoying. It's so annoying.
Okay, you stopped him the first. He's having a conversation with a girl. First of all, he explains to you. He says, "Look, you know, I don't want you to be mad if I'm talking to a girl. If a girl gives me a compliment, like you, which is true in a relationship, there needs to be trust. And if you see me talking to a
And
girl,
if y'all are out at the same damn club,
Yeah,
come
what's he
on.
gonna do there?
Come
The biggest
on.
turnoff in the whole world for anybody is when somebody is that jealous. It's disgusting.
Honey, and all you have to do if your man is talking to a girl way too long, you just have to give him a look, honey. You just gotta give him a look like,
like she really went in between them. And was like, "Hi."
Yeah, she
Like,
literally did
like,
that.
calm
Like,
down,
oh.
okay? Like, girl, all you really had to do is just be like,
Or do your thing and look hot and look like you're having more fun and make him want to come over to you. I mean,
Right.
it's just the last thing you want to do is be like that girl who literally is a wedge in between 2 people. Like, you have to physically separate them. Like, what was he even doing? He wasn't even touching anybody. They're just talking.
guys like to chase, not be chased away.
Right.
All right, Jenny,
Right.
so get that one together. So they're at the club, Jenny
well,
and Cory.
if her ex-boyfriend was on tour, she obviously was chasing him the whole time, like, babe, what you doing? Where
Yeah.
you going?
3 years.
And he's a rock
For 3
star,
years.
so doesn't he have
I
girls
can
like
only-
all?
Well, yeah, she said that he cheated on her multiple times.
Cameron.
and that sucks.
Yeah.
I can't.
I mean,
I feel
Which I'm
like-
kind of like, Cameron's gonna come on the Real World. Like, clearly the tour must not be going good.
Right, what is
Yeah,
he
maybe he wants some
doing?
PR for it. I don't know.
To come in as the douchey boyfriend to promote his band.
Yeah, kinda, I guess.
Well, so Cory and is making out with Jenny, and they took the public bus to this place called Q Bar. It's a gay bar. And then Jenny starts dancing with this girl, and Cory starts getting OD jealous, and it
Like
was
what?
awkward.
She's dancing with a chick. She's never been like, I'm bisexual or anything, even if she was.
But wouldn't most guys like that?
Yeah, I don't know. He was
Yeah, look at my bitch.
Well, that's why he owns something.
he was emasculating or something. Like, what?
And then
You want to wear the pants.
Yeah, you're head honcho.
I wear the pants. You want because I was dancing with somebody.
A girl, mind
a
you,
girl.
a girl.
A
how
girl.
does that mean that she wants to be the head honcho?
Like,
be
first of all,
main
last
charge?
time I checked, I'm not.
I'm wearing
trying-
pants.
I think that
Right.
reaction, if she was dancing with a boy, still would have been over the top. But for her dancing with a girl,
No, I could see the
No.
boy. I could see
I'm
Yeah.
saying I still think it would have been
because
over the
clearly
top.
he's very jealous and,
Yeah.
and aggressive.
Obviously.
I just,
Like,
as I said, I'm not a
Let
jealous
me not
person.
even talk to a guy real quick.
I hate the jealousy thing. Just kick it. You're too old to be jealous. It's like what I did when I was 14 with my boyfriend, and I'd be like, "Wait, where are you going? Who are you seeing? Oh my God, are you dancing? Oh my
Honey,
God,
when
do
we
you
were
want to make out
14,
with
we
her more?"
didn't care what they were doing.
No, I was so much
now
more jealous.
it's like real life. We got Instagram, we got Twitter, we got
I couldn't
Facebook.
care less. If he wants to be with you, he's gonna be with
motherfucking-
you. If not, then he's not. Just like, the jealousy thing. Just it's such a turn off.
It
You
just
don't get
made-
jealous.
No, I really
You
try
don't
not
get
to.
jealous.
No, I really don't think I do. I really don't. I mean, I think everybody at some moment gets jealous in their
Everybody
life, but
gets
I'm not a
jealous at
jealous
some point.
person.
Everyone, I think
Yeah,
Everybody
I
gets
haven't-
jealous.
There's
Definitely.
levels.
But there's
Levels to this shit.
Right.
There's psycho. There's
I would
almost
say
there. There's mediocre, and then there's
Who's worse,
jealous
Jamie or
and
Cory? Would you say? The more you know.
Jamie or Cory? I don't know. They both in the running right now. We gotta find out
I think
later.
Jamie. I think worse in terms of being
Like
clingy.
real
Jamie.
jealous, like real jealous is Jamie.
Yeah.
Now trying to play jealous and being crazy and to manipulating the
Cory.
situation, Cory.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, here's the other thing. So Cory comes in, he's like, I want to be the head honcho. I want to wear the pants. I'm wearing the jeans. I'm not used to this. And she was like, Cory, I've never heard you talk like this. Like, bitch, you don't know him.
Yeah.
It's
I
been
know.
what, 24 hours?
It's been 1 week since you slept with him. Very Nicolette response, I'm sorry.
I know.
I love
So,
that.
I knew that.
do you feel like
What?
this should have been a warning flag, or do you feel like? Because to
Which
me, it
one
would have
is
been a
that,
warning flag,
Cory?
and it would have been like, oh, we're done.
Well, it'd have been a warning flag to me, but I'm like, oh, it is what it is. We are living in the house together. So.
Are you talking about the Cory one or the
Cory.
Yeah, I mean, but the warning flag for me was the fight on the street. And
Well,
then
that happened
coming-
after.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was the
So,
warning
so
flag.
the
for me.
him coming to you and like throwing the glass everywhere about the
that is a
lesbian
warning.
thing, like
That is a
Yeah.
warning.
that wouldn't worry you.
I guess that would worry me too, especially if she's having those exact problems with the guy that she's trying to leave. You know, it just seems like one of those girls who's making the same mistakes and recognizes she's making the same mistakes, but doesn't really want to do anything about it.
Cory, you were so dramatic when you was sitting in the confessional looking at the pictures of Jenny
I know.
from that night.
I love it. I love it.
I need that to come.
Like,
down.
I need to know if that was real.
Yeah.
Like, hurry up.
And then there's that one of her. She looks so
get in.
stunning. Like,
No. And then he calls his ex-girlfriend to tell his
oh, that was
Hey,
doing the most.
And she was like, I don't care. You always do this.
She was like, "I'm hanging up now, Cory. I'm hanging up the phone."
And you can tell he's a player, and I'm gonna call him out on this when we see him next week. Because honestly, he said to Jenny, she was like, maybe you've been hurt before, and he's like, yeah, I have. Like, my ex, like she said, like, you know, that she didn't want to be with me and she wanted to be with this other guy. Well, why did she say that to you? There's a reason why. I mean, because Louis saw the
knows.
pictures. You know what I mean? Like,
He
you guys
knows.
have been together for 8 years. He knows, but that's not what he was portraying to Jenny.
Okay, the weirder part to me was the fact that Jenny was like, "You should probably call her." Why would you do that?
No,
'Cause she was being a
you know that he has strung on this girl that he has been with since high school.
8 years.
Why would this girl want to leave this man, first of all? Okay, she's been with him this long and
Thinks they're in
anyway.
love.
Right,
Yeah.
you know, she's like, I mean, this isn't the second time you've cheated on me, you know what I'm saying? This isn't the 5th time you've cheated on me. I mean, it is what it is. Goodbye. See you when you get home, because I'm obviously still going to be here.
Right. We have a caller on the line. Caller, what's your name? Where are you from?
Hi, how you doing, guys? My name's Michael. My last name's Sturgeon, a.k.a. Mowgli.
What's
going on,
good,
Well,
Mowgli?
Mowgli. All right, Mowgli, what did you think? I mean, who do you think's crazy in the house? What are you thinking about these relationships?
Guys, I have not seen the episode yet. I'm freaking out right now. I just need to know, how good is it? Scale of 1 to 10. Tell me what's going on.
Oh my gosh, we'll
We're-
rewind this whole episode.
we're
You're
at
gonna
an
have to
11.
listen to
We're
us.
at an 11.
It's
In
at
terms-
11 for sure.
Real world status is
11?
like and crazy.
Yes.
It's amazing. It's literally Mowgli. Go watch like now.
People are hating it, though. People are loving
What?
it. It's split. People are loving it. People are hating it. People think that the real world has been tainted and it can never go back to how it used to be. Look at
well, I
guys.
feel that.
This-
But it needed to, y'all.
This was the last season. Their contract was up. If the real world doesn't get ratings this season, they probably ain't coming back next year. So they needed something explosive. They needed to do
Right.
something to get people, even if you don't like it, that you're going to watch it.
Yeah, it's
because it's
amazing.
on and it's freaking drama. It's like Jersey Shore on meth.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, for real. I felt like we were watching the Jersey Shore.
Taking me back to my roots, Jesse.
Are you all right, Roxy? Like, you were just amazing. Are you? All right, so
Taking me
you
back
have
to
wait,
my roots. Go back Thursdays.
you
right
haven't
now.
seen any of the episodes?
No, I watched the whole season up until now.
Oh, okay, so you haven't watched it. Well, you need to call us back next week when you have watched it and tell us everything you think.
We need to know all your tea.
Okay.
Okay then, Mowgli.
Phil, you're really good with that mute button. All right, so Jamie. Oh wait, we already talked about Jamie being crazy and all that.
Right.
And then they become official boyfriend girlfriend.
Like what?
He goes, why would you ever want a boyfriend that says this? He goes, I'm going to be her boyfriend because she wants that title, so I'm going to give that to her.
No, why would you?
The only reason you should be somebody's boyfriend is if you want to be their boyfriend. That's crazy.
That's weird.
That'd be crazy talk. Like,
right.
Seriously, I couldn't even.
You know who I want to get in here? I want to get Jay and Ariel in here because I feel like we can get them to spill some tea.
I love them.
Oddity.
I feel like they'd be sitting back in that house like,
I want them best friends.
They were like
best
this.
friends. I love
They were
it.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Ariel brought a girl to the house. Cory started flipping out and fighting people because he was going to fight that dude on the street. And then him and Ariel start fighting.
Well,
and then,
Ariel's trying to stop him from fighting, so she like tackled him kind of.
Ariel is like strong.
because she even tried to fight the dude outside.
Yeah.
Right, she was not playing. I was like, okay, girl.
Yeah.
And she ain't, for a model, she don't give a damn about her looks. She like, no, boo. I ain't worried about that.
Because she said, she's like,
I'll drop kick you. Drop kick, honey. Just drop kick, boom.
You know, she doesn't care as much about it because it's not her dream. She doesn't want to be a model. She wants to be a horror film director. So she's just like,
She's looking for
that's
inspiration.
scared, right.
she's so cool. I just want her in here just so we can just shoot the shit with her.
Jenny's crying. Cory apologizes, and then he starts getting
couldn't. I really
irritated
couldn't.
and starts breaking shit.
I
again.
know anything I say, you're not gonna care about.
Can you look at me when you're talking to me, please?
And then
I
says
know
the
what I'm
same
gonna
exact
say.
thing.
Like, were you planned to say
Like,
this? Like, did you write this?
Are you
down?
apologizing? Because I'm over here. Like, hi, I'm over here. What are you
First
looking
of
at
all,
down
first
there?
of all, what are you reading off of? Because I
Right.
think I've heard this out of a fucking movie. You dumb ass motherfucker.
And then he's like, I'm literally about to hit her because I've never heard anybody talk back to me like this. What did she
You're
say to him?
about
Like,
to hit her because she's like, you need to sit down. You need to not.
Wait, he didn't
talk
say hit.
he didn't
What
say
is it?
hit, like
He said,
shut
like,
her up or
smash
smash,
her
yeah,
in
like
the
whatever
face,
it
like,
was.
Regardless,
And then like, let me just throw all this glass.
smash. Why?
Right, and he's like, let me throw all this glass to make a point. Like,
And you know what? Poor Ashley
Yeah, poor
sitting there,
Ashley at
like
this
trying to
point.
redeem herself, like picking up the glass.
she's like,
after
honey,
everyone-
will you stand in the kitchen? There's glass on the floor that you broke, you drunk asshole. Like, ridiculous. That was a good redeeming moment for Ashley, kind of.
But before we get into predictions, for everyone who hasn't seen the show or whatever, Phil has literally watched like the last 5 minutes. And Phil, what would you rate based off the 5 minutes that you saw? What would you rate this Real World?
Incredible. Absolutely
Right?
incredible.
I don't think Incredible's a rating.
That's fine. I'll accept the incredible.
Right, me too.
You can rate something shitty or incredible.
There you go.
Oh, what's in the middle of that?
So-so.
Mediocre?
So-so.
So-so, yeah. there you go.
So.
On that note, let's head into
So-so.
predictions.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV.
We are just 20 days away during the countdown for the explosion.
Our DVR cut off, but basically drunk Ashley's back.
She's
Back to
back.
back.
And as much as I dislike Ashley again, I like her because she gives us something to talk about.
Gives us a little rumble.
You know?
I know.
Little explosion.
I can't give predictions on what's going to happen next episode, but I can predict what's going to happen here next
A
week.
lot of
And that's that Cory's coming in.
Yes.
And we're going to find out whether he raw dogged or not.
But you know what? What I can predict for this whole season is going to be a lot of sex, a lot of trauma, a lot of fighting, a lot of rawr.
Jamie's going to get pregnant, I think.
You think she's the one?
Yep. It's going to be Tom, it's going to be
No.
Tom's business. I watch.
You really think Tom's
I
business?
feel like it's going to be Tom's business.
If it's Tom's business,
Oh, that's
it might be.
intense.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't think
This
it's one
whole
of the people in the
innocent
house
act
right now.
is done.
I don't think it's somebody in the house
If
right
you
now.
know
that's
how to
pregnant.
get a girl pregnant, honey, you've had sex with more than 3 women. All right.
On that note, we want to thank you guys for calling in, watching us, all that. Make sure you guys tune in with us and also keep the comments going all week long on Twitter, on Facebook, Instagram, yada, yada. You guys can tweet me at DJ Jesse J.
Me at Sensei Don't Play.
At Roxy Striar.
Till next week, same time, same place. Peace.
Peace.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Drink Slim Fast!
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Thank you for watching AfterBuzz TV on YouTube. For more of your favorite after shows and interviews, subscribe to our channel here, and be sure to share your opinion on the episode in the comment section below here. We'd love to see what you guys are buzzing about. Thanks again. Buzz you later.